Hey, it's the Flea Market Falcon here. What I do is I soar high above the swap meet and then I'm swooping in to scoop up the deals. Let's see what we can find today. We got games over here. So what's interesting is X-Men Origins Wolverine on PlayStation 3 is worth a lot. It's worth about 40 or 50 bucks, but the Wii one isn't worth anything. But we do have Five Nights at Freddy's plushies here, and they're $10 each, or all for 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get one for free. And I looked these up and they seem to be worth a lot of money. So I'm gonna grab these. They don't look like they're like counterfeit or anything. So good score there. These are all from 2016. They seem to be really hot right now because the movie just came out. Now this golden one is a Wal-mart exclusive. This is the best one of the batch. It seems to go for a couple $100 at least. Nice. You're probably thinking, Flea Market Falcon? How the heck does someone become a Flea Market Falcon? I've never heard of such a thing. Let me tell you, the true origin story is finally going to be revealed. How I became the Flea Market Falcon is I was bit by a poisonous rattlesnake. Wow, got some albums here. Digital Planets. Nah, Illmatic. I'm not a record expert, but this looks like a first pressing, and the record itself is dusty but pretty good shape. The cover does have wear, unfortunately, but I can't complain about this find. And I don't know too much about this group, but seems like it might be good. Hello, how much are the records? $3. That's a good deal.
We do anything from skulls.
You make those?
Yes, sir. If you're on Facebook, you can look on the art box. It's TheArtBox, art box.
Nice, and those are only $1?
Yes, sir.
And that's $1 too?
Yes, it's $1 a piece.
Oh, $1 a piece.
Yes, sir. But I can make you a deal on it. If you're interested in the whole thing, I can give it to you for $5.
And these are like sparkly brass knuckles.
Yes, sir.
So you can be like festive when you punch.
Yes, sir. We can make them in any kind of thickness. Because some people like it for their kids, so we make it really soft.
You make the brass knuckles for children?
Yes, sir. We do. We don't put the spikes on them.
Well, that's good. I actually got here pretty early this morning and I found a nice bag of PlayStation games. And let's look at those now. They got a bag here with a PS1 Mini and a bunch of games. There's a Legend of Dragoon. There's a Driver with Driver 2. I've actually never seen that combination before. Pretty interesting. And this is 50 bucks. I'll grab this. So got all these right here. The PlayStation 1 system, the mini system. Legend of Dragoon, that's a good one. Maybe a $20 game or so. Crash Bandicoot Warped, I'm pretty sure that one sells. Toy Story Racer, that one's going in my collection. These Tony Hawk ones, they don't go for a lot, but they sell pretty quickly. That Driver 2 is intriguing. And a few others, so, you know, not the best lot ever, but worth $50. And from a different guy, I ended up grabbing this one for $5. It's not common you find obscure Sega Genesis games. So got CDs over here. Found this nice Electric Light Orchestra set. Also Journey Live in Japan 2017. These are only $1, so I'll definitely grab these. And I grabbed a bunch of CDs here. The box sets were actually $1 per disc. So the Journey ones were $3. Still a great deal. Got some Reverend Horton Heat ones. These ones in these paper sleeves can be hard to find. So some pretty obscure stuff there. This Tiffany one, Dr. John, Curtain Call 2, Eminem. I'm not as into newer Eminem stuff, but I did like his old stuff, and I'll give this a listen. I think this is the greatest hits. A Celine Dion one. This John Mellencamp one is new and sealed. That seems kind of obscure. Slayer. A rare one called Madcap, never heard of that before. There's 5 of these Judas Priest ones in this package right here. And last but certainly not least, this Miles Davis one. This one was $10, but definitely worth grabbing. So I got a bunch of video game stuff here. This Sony PS1 controller will go good with the system I just got. They have this Genesis adapter so you can play 4 players on certain games. That's kind of cool. I'll ask you about the price on some of these. He's got some more cool stuff like the Game Genie, the Sonic and Knuckles, Nintendo games here. Mach Rider, I need that one for my collection. GameCube stuff. How much for all the games in the GameCube?
$130.
130. Not a bad deal.
$10. I do $150 for everything and the Nintendo. Nintendo and the GameCube.
What do you do? Just 100 for all the games?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Cool.
Shit, jump on deal with the Nintendo, ain't it?
So I could have gotten all the games with the GameCube and the Nintendo for $150. I don't really like selling systems. It's kind of just a pain in the neck, and I have to assume that they don't work just because I haven't tested them myself. So I'll just grab all the games for $100, but $150 with these two is a good deal. Oh, I do want these if the price is right. Would you do $60 for these 4 systems?
I can do that.
Cool, awesome. So another great deal. I said I don't like dealing with systems, but if the price is right, I will. Got a PS2, a PS3, Super Slim, GameCube, and Nintendo. Got a bunch of t-shirts over here for $1 each, and they're brand new in bags. Green and gold until I'm dead and cold. Seems like it's unofficial Green Bay Packers shirt. Washington, true until the day I'm through. They really like to rhyme on these t-shirts here. I made a stack of 20 over here. I'm gonna grab a bunch of ones from different sizes. I don't want to be stuck with too many of the same sized ones. I'm not really sure if these will sell at all. Nickel Day. Heck yeah. That's only a nickel for the little cute kitty? Yeah. Do you like little cute kittens? I think they're a delight.
I'd say all cats are the same.
All cats are the same? That's not true. Some are friendly and then some run away from you when you try to touch them.
What I'm saying is that it depends on it doesn't depend on age like a lot of people. They want puppies and kittens. They can be adults.
Oh, okay. Oh wow, unique item over here. Crypto USA roller skate wheels. And believe it or not, these are actually worth a lot. These are vintage. How much are these right here? $5. Cool. Very nice find right there. Over here we got America's Next Top Model for Nintendo DS. How is that even a game? Here we got some eggnog flavored toothpicks. Got some 2 for $1 DVDs over here. I'll grab this one for resale. The Humphrey Bogart Error, brand new sealed. And this one is for myself to love and cherish forever. Alligator 2, The Mutation on VHS. Nice. I really like the first movie. Hopefully this one's halfway decent. It's a very clean copy. So at the next spot here seems to be a pop-up flea market on the roadside. Let's see what we can find. Looks like they got video games over here. The Game Zone. $5 each on PSP games. Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Acid 2. That's hard to find. Armored Core, that's hard to find also. What do you do, 3 for 10?
I'll tell you what. I'll give you 4 for 15.
What's that?
4 for 15.
I don't really need the movies that much. $12 for the 3? Sure.
Perfect.
Cool. So $12 for these 3 is a great deal. They're in really good shape. Got a bin of records here. Unfortunately, they're very heavily water damaged, you know, to the covers. But did find some good ones. I wish these were better condition, but for $1 each, I'm still gonna buy them. Keel, King Cobra 3, and Cinderella. Found this one. It's a heavy metal guy, Reet Forrester, and it's stuck together to this one, Funkadelic Uncle Jam Wants You. Does this count as one album because they're connected? Oh, found another one, Fresh Cream. It's actually not in that bad of condition. I'll definitely grab this one. Scanner. This looks like a pretty obscure metal band from the 80s. That's the back. This is the front. Cool front cover there. Club Paradise soundtrack. I just recently watched this movie for the first time and it's really good. So kind of funny that I find this. And this one isn't in that bad of condition either. And last but not least, Back to the Future. I wish this was better, but still a really cool find. That right there is upsetting. Yeah, so these two are fused together. There we go. This is painful to look at. And got all these for 10 bucks, which is a good deal. Even though the covers are bad, the records themselves are pretty good condition. Now here at the Webster Flea Market. You're puffy today.
Puppy?
With your jacket. You look like the Michelin
puffy.
Man.
Okay, I thought you said puppy.
Nope, you're not a puppy. But yeah, you look like the Michelin Man.
Michelin Man's white.
Well, you know, I'm colorblind, so I don't see color.
That true? You're colorblind?
No, just love
Okay.
joke.
There are people that actually are.
Yeah.
Anything's $1.
They got DVDs over here. Wrestling ones. Simpsons 5th season new. You don't see that very often. This Kiss one is hard to find. How much on that Kiss?
I'll do 6.
6 on that?
Plenty of room to make something now, buddy.
Yeah. So grab these 3 right here for 10 bucks. This Kiss one goes for like $50. And then these TNA ones are new and sealed. So I think I can get a little bit on those. Got a Nightmare on Elm Street game here. I actually owned this once before. You don't see this very often. That's pretty cool. I had a new sealed one I bought off the Boston comedian Ken Reed. Cool item right there.
And you can tell because the price.
So I went back here, I realized I goofed up not grabbing the Simpsons Season 5 new DVD. Got an Elton John record here. It's like scratched up, but it's a double LP and it's from 2017, so it's worth grabbing. Record itself looks unplayed. So $3. I'm gonna try something I've never done before at the flea market. Do you buy records? What do you give me, $5 for this one? How come?
Okay, let's see.
Double LP. Has some scratching, but the records itself are nice.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, well, because I have the box for it.
Cool.
I had to see.
Thank you.
I had to make sure.
Oh wow, it actually worked. So that was one I was gonna resell anyways, and I looked it up after I bought it, and it really only goes for like 13 bucks with free shipping. So I wanted to just get rid of it and not bother putting it online. Got some Superman comics here. Ooh, Action Comics #1. That's a little hard to find. Imagine if I bought this thinking it was the original. Still a cool comic. And there's a bunch of other comics. It seems like they're all variants of Action Comics #1000. Got 11 of these Superman comics. Would you do 11 bucks? Buck each?
No, I'll do 15 because that one right there is worth 20 bucks.
Yeah.
That's the official reprint of the $1 Million comic book
Yeah.
from the 80s. And it's still sealed with a certificate in the back.
Uh-huh.
What shop are you in?
All right, 15's good. I forgot to go to the bank, so I'm kind of trying to not spend much money. But
That's the only way to not spend money.
Yeah. Just for a fun experiment, let's see if we can resell these Superman comics at the flea market. Hello.
How you doing?
Good, thank you. Do you buy comics?
I do.
You're gonna want these right here because those are some key issues. That right there, first appearance of Superman. That's not a reprint. That's the original from the 1930s.
It's a Loot Crate exclusive. What do you want for this one?
What's your offer?
I mean, I typically sell this one for 20, so I'll give you 10.
Sure. And then you don't want the other one?
No, like I said, I got a.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, this is. I got like half of these in when I bought that one collection.
Surprisingly, that worked again. I sold the Action Comics reprint for $10, and you saw me buy all the comics for $15. So it's like I only paid $5 for all these right here. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't plan on making that a habit of just selling things to other resellers, but you could do that if you wanted, I guess. Got some VHS here. I want this one, Lady Dragon, with Cynthia Rothrock. She's an action star, and her movies are pretty entertaining, very low budget obviously, but still fun. They have a Rolling Thunder. This is kind of hard to find, but it's a little moldy. I might pass on that one. The Falcon and the Snowman. It's too warm for a snowman around here. This movie right here, 18 again, is kind of forgotten about, but it's halfway decent. And it's similar to this one, Like Father, Like Son, which is also underrated. So for $5, grab these 7. The Wiggles, that one's just for resale. Lady Dragon, nice. Dead Calm, this looks good. I want to watch that one. The Sting 2, I just grabbed that one because it looks obscure. Fire with Fire. Now, judging by the cover, it doesn't look like something I would be that into, but this picture on the back makes it look pretty cool, so I'll probably check that one out. Running Away, that looks like it could be interesting. And No Place to Hide with Drew Barrymore. Well, woo-wee! Did we find some good things this time around? I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment, maybe share this video with a friend. Before we get out of here, I wanted to talk about those Five Nights at Freddy's plushies I found. So I already sold that golden one, which seems to be super hot at the moment. It went for $225. Maybe I should have kept the set together. I saw a sale that was $1,000 for the set. I think they took a best offer though, so I don't know exactly how much they went for. But I had a weird thing happen where I sold it 3 times, and I canceled each 3 of the transactions because there were 0 feedback accounts on eBay, and they had just created the account that day. I realize it could be people just new to eBay and they're excited about the item, but if you're gonna get ripped off, it's way more likely by a brand new account, by someone who doesn't care about their account. They just have a stolen credit card or whatever. And yeah, I did not want to send a $200 item on the chance that I'm gonna get ripped off by someone. So yeah, the way I sold it was I raised the price to $500, but then I added best offer. That way when people send in best offers, I can kind of check out their account and see if they look suspicious or not. I do realize any account could rip you off potentially, but I felt safer doing it that way, and I finally found someone who seemed legit, and yeah, I did the sale that way. So a newer thing on eBay is when you have best offer, you can set it up so if someone sends you a best offer and you accept yes, they pay you immediately. It used to be people would send you a best offer and you would accept, and then they would never pay you. So you have an option for that not to happen. That only applies though when they send you a best offer. As a seller, you can send buyers best offers. I advise not to do that. If someone sends you a message asking if you'll take a certain amount for something, just tell them, yes, send me a best offer. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Here's some bonus footage. Hope you enjoy it. See you next time. Hey, what's up?
50-cent day today.
50-cent day, nice.
Now Webster, I'm bringing the good stuff. It's gonna be $5 day.
Oh no, that's out of my price range. Now, how do you feel about daylight savings?
I don't like it. You know why?
I don't like it either, and I'm glad you said that.
The government telling us what time it is.
Yes, the government. And you know what? It feels like it's 8:45, but the government's telling us it's 7:45, and so is my cell phone. But you know who's telling me it's 8:45? Stove.
Well.
And I always trust Stove.
Well, let me tell you.
Do you trust in Stove?
Well, let me tell you something different. Actually, daylight savings time is in the summertime. We got off of daylight savings time. So the way I think about it, the government was telling us it was 8:45, and now we're off the government time, so it's truly 7:45.